Now to another major international headline. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in Washington this morning. He's set to hold meetings with officials today ahead of a meeting with President Trump tomorrow. And this comes as 3 more Israeli hostages were released by the Hamas militant group over the weekend. And that includes the man you see here, dual U.S. citizen Keith Siegel. Following the latest for us from Tel Aviv is CBS News foreign correspondent Chris Livesay. Chris, first tell us about Netanyahu's visit and what he hopes to accomplish today and tomorrow.
Hey, Errol, let's reflect for a moment on just how much the Middle East has changed since Donald Trump was in office the last time. In Afghanistan, the Taliban is now back in power. In Syria, you have the Assad regime that's been deposed. And here in Israel, the country is at war with Gaza. So just a completely upside down place compared to the last time Donald Trump was in office. The visit of Benjamin Netanyahu certainly signals the closeness of those two administrations, this being the first time that a foreign leader has made a formal meeting with Donald Trump since Donald Trump returned to office. And when he returned to office, he was very quick to perform some very pro-Israel moves. He lifted sanctions on settlers in the West Bank. Donald Trump approved the delivery of 2,000-pound bombs to Israel. Before leaving for Washington, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu credited his government and Israeli soldiers for, quote, redrawing the map of the Middle East. And he said that with President Trump, he hoped that they could continue to redraw that map.
And we know, Chris, that at any stage, the ceasefire hostage release could unravel if negotiations go off track or either side doesn't uphold its side of the bargain, literally. So where do negotiations stand now on phase 2?
That's right, Errol. They're very, very fragile. So until now, negotiations over the release of hostages and the ceasefire, they've taken place in places like Qatar and Egypt. The center of gravity has been here in the Middle East. Indeed, talks were supposed to resume today, but Israel has yet to reveal a negotiating team. Instead, you have Prime Minister Netanyahu, who is in Washington, D.C. as we speak, sending a clear signal that Netanyahu wants Washington, and namely President Trump, to play the decisive role moving forward. Netanyahu's office said that he had agreed with Trump's Middle East envoy that, quote, negotiations on the second phase of the hostage deal will begin with their meeting in Washington, during which they will discuss Israel's positions.
All right, Chris Livesay in Tel Aviv. Thank you very much.